Hello again, all. It's Teresa from Carolina Girl Wreaths, and today I thought I would just show you how to make a big, pretty summer themed bow. That's all I'm simply going to do is show you how to make like I make mine on my Bowdabra here. Okay? And for those of you that's never made a bow at all, this is a Bowdabra. You can get it on Amazon. You can find them pretty much everywhere. Hobby Lobby. But I love my Bowdabra. And there are other bow makers, but this works for me. So it comes just like this. Looks a little odd, don't it? And with its stick. Okay? So, I'm into making bows a little more now. I try to keep some on my mailbox. I put some on my porch rail sometimes. And I make a few for my friends. So, let's get started on this summer bow and show you how to do it. Okay? So, on my Bowdabra here, let me get you back here. Okay, all you want to do is take a pipe cleaner and turn it, put in the slits here on top. 2 slits, just put it down in there. And you want to put it under each end to keep it from coming out, because in the end you'll want to gather your bow up in that when you get it made. And the ribbons we're going to be using, I chose this pretty butterfly print with floral. Pretty yellow and white polka dot. I thought that looked good together. I'm going to throw in a little aqua blue and the little pink. I think that kind of looks summery, all of them. Okay, so to get started, I'm going to make my bow here probably make me about a 12-inch one. And let's go 14. I like to go a little longer, and that way you can cut it off if it's too long. So right here at the end, on this side where it comes off, don't cut it off. Just pinch it between your fingers and slide this part in your Bowdabra. Come down with the ribbon on here, side. Okay. Now I'm left-handed, so I start, you may start this side on here, the ribbon side on this side, or the ribbon on the other side. You'll figure it out which way to go. So I'm going to be going from left to right. But the side on the ribbon, twist it away from you. And then what I do is I just measure out here. Well, I'll put it to the center first. I like to do that. It just helps me keep it in place. And then I'll measure it out using my mat here. And I'm going to have this one about, I think I'm going to pull it in about to the 4-inch mark right up in here. Okay. Then my other end, other side, same thing. Twist this away from you. Come back over the top of the Bowdabra, put it down in the slot. Now the way I measured my other one, it works for me. Put your little tool in, stick, and what I do is I just bring my 2 bows up together, and I'm going to go, okay, I can see already the one on the right's too big, so I'm going to pull it in some, and then, still not. You can see right here these slits. You can see your ribbon if they're touching or meeting together, and my 2 are meeting the same length. So that's how I measure to make sure my bows on each side are the same size. Okay. So I'm deciding we're going to do another bow with this pattern, this color ribbon. So same thing here. Just twist it away from you. Make you another bow. I put mine in the slot, then I measure it. And I'm going to this time use my bottom bow as my guide. I just want it a little bit shorter than my bottom one. Okay. So we're just going from side to side again. Twist it away from you. Back over to the slot. And just pull it in and adjust it on your bottom ribbon, a little bit shorter than your bottom ribbon. When you get good enough at this, you can eyeball it. I mean, it'll come out. You'll do it. You'll do it. So same thing here, like a measure before my slits, if I can see those two, and they're even. Okay. So I'm gonna put my stick in just a second while sometimes your ribbon gets a little raveled. I haven't got it on my bow maker. My bow, oh, the holder you pull it off of. I just using it in my hands today. But it's all twisted. So you just want to bring it, and when you get the one pattern of ribbon that you want to use, just bring your tail down to meet the other side. Okay, and just want to cut it off to make it even with that side. Okay, so here we have the first two with the two bows that I wanted with this ribbon. So what you can do, you can wait till later, but I'll just show you now. If you're new and you've never made a ribbon and you want to know how to ducktail, it's real simple. Some people leave them straight, some people slant them, but I like the ducktail actually. So what you do is you just fold your ribbon in half, like that. And then all you want to do is, the open side here is facing me. That's what I'm going to cut on. And you just want to take your scissors and just make a slant. Make a slant to where you have a nice looking pointed ducktail. There you go. That's all you do. Just fold at the end. Okay, you just cut at the end open. Same thing. Cut up there and make a slant on the open side. Okay, so that one's done. Okay, so now I'm going to go with my yellow polka dot. And it's up to you. You don't have to have it smaller or shorter than the other one, but if it's your choice. It's your bow. So I am going to make mine a little smaller though than this one, or shorter. I just like them in layers. So I done 14. I'm going to do maybe about a 13-inch one here. Same thing. Pinch it in. Be a dab shorter. Okay. Twist it away from you while you hold down with the other finger on the other side. Make your bow. Now it helps me to slant to put in the slot better first, and then I can measure it. Okay. So I'm wanting this to be a little shorter than the bottom too. Or somewhere, not just a tab, right in there with it. Because this is going to be like a 5-layer bow. Or maybe 6, because I'm going to double this in 2. Okay, so see there? You got your layers there. Okay. So here we go again, back over. I love polka dots, and I'm a polka girl. But so turn it away, twist it away from you. And going back over, I always put it in my slot, and then I'm just going to pull it to where I can see how much. Now I'm eyeballing mine, okay? But you'll know until you learn it. If you want to measure it, you use what's ever best for you to measure. Alrighty. Actually, I'm going to stop with just the two bottom black and the yellow, because I think I'm going to just do a 5-layer one. Let's see. It's tutorial. So then I always put my stick in myself, because it just helps when I go down here and don't want to pull anything out. The ends again. Okay. Make your little ducktails. If you're new and just happen to find me, just, you know, I just popped up and you viewed this, please come join me on some other tutorials at Carolina Girl Wreaths, Teresa Hansen. I have quite a few on there now. I try my best to do things that might help somebody, or, you know, just my subscribers, faithful subscribers. I really thank them. They've been faithful to support me and on everything, which I truly appreciate. So here we go. It's coming along. And I just want to say, if you are new, then please, I might do something you like. And, you know, maybe you won't like some of them, but maybe there'll be one that you do like. So I would really appreciate it. I really thank you so much. It means so much to me. Truly does. Okay, so now we're going with the pretty aqua blue. Oh, got a big old roll of it. And all my ribbon I get from Craft Outlet. I can't talk today. That's my favorite supply store. If you're not familiar with them, they're online. Sometimes they have a lot of deals and clearances, and I usually buy ribbon at different seasons to get them on sale. So I'm going to do this in tad shorter than the yellow one, and I think I'm going to go that maybe, well, you know what, sometimes I don't even measure. That's fine, because you can do like this. I'm just going to put it, let's see, somewhere I'm going to find me a place about, let's say about right here. Put it in the center, pull it down. Okay, that's too long for me, so I'm going to go back some with it. Okay, I think I want this one, yeah, right along in there. Right there, I've got it along, and okay, so now I'm going to, remember, twist it away from you. Make your bow. Other side, twist it away from you. When I first started on this, I said I'll never make one of them, but it's amazing. It's really neat. I love my Bowdabra. In the past, I had made some by hand, which I got pretty good on some of them, but my hands hurt me a lot trying to hold them and stuff, and all this helps me a lot because I have arthritis and my hand's bad. But so I hope if you try this Bowdabra one day that you will like it. Okay, so I'm just gonna put my little tool back in here. Come on now. Okay. Okay. This one's kind of come out of place on me. There we go. Same thing here. Pull your tail down to the other one. Just cut it across. Okay. Make a little ducktail. Here she is. She's coming along to her last ribbon. It's going to be the pink here. What I'm going to do here is a little different, okay? Because the reason why, I'll show you why on the pink here. I'm simply not going to make a bow. I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to put it on my bows that I have got. And I'm just going to put it down through here. Measure where I want it. And I think I'm going to do it about right at the end of that one. See, they're kind of staggered some, a little bit. And I'm just going to leave her plain. And the reason why I'll show you. So I want to put my stick back in here. Little stick. Pull the other side down to the other, as we've done before, and just cut it straight across. The reason why I did not make this into a bow, because when I make wreaths with bows that I sell in my shop, I always do this to add a little extra touch to it. But I'm going to put me a little butterfly on here on the top one, because it is a butterfly. Well, for summer, the butterfly's on the bottom bow, but for a summer theme, what perfect thing for a butterfly. Okay, so I'll show you that in a second, but now we're through with all our bows here. We got them all here. And what I'm going to do when you're through, and you could have made a bow at the top one, it's fine, whatever you choose. So just holding the ribbon down, all the bows down with your hand, take your pipe cleaner on one end, same on the other end. And you just want to pull it up and meet them in the middle. Meet in the middle right here. Okay. And as I pull them out, I'm going to put my hand under the bottom. And the pipe cleaner holding on to it. Give it a twist it around the back. Give it about, no, 4 or 5 big turns. There we go. She's a mess right now, but let's see. Okay, so we're just gonna clear in the back. Just gonna work with the back bow you made. Starting with pulling your tail around. Your tail's all around. Pull them all around. Pipe cleaner out of the way. Okay, continue on pulling your, what was next? The yellow tail. Pull it all around. The yellow tail. Pull around to where you want them. I'm sorry, y'all. It's hard to show you what I'm trying to pull around for myself here, but just so you just want to pull them all around. Then comes the blue, aqua blue, or pull it down. Same side. Getting them all down. Then the pink. The pink little one where I'm gonna put my butterfly. So there's all the tails down and all out. So here's what I'm going to use, the little embellishment here, the little butterflies, and find them. I think I got these. I think these were on either off eBay, a store that sold them, or I think Amazon might have had them, but you get like maybe 20, something like that for $5. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, but just you can get these online. They're really pretty sparkling and all. But I just take a dab of my glue. Put her on the back. And just want to take her here. Just simply just glue her right there on top of the pink. Alrighty. Fluff her wings out some. So see, that's what I like. That's why I like to leave my top one sometimes. I don't know, because she's like the center of the bows. So that's what I do. So now, here she is, and we're going to fluff her out. So you just want to take her however you want to do. I try to get mine, let's see, pull them up. Just pull them both up, but I'm sure everybody can do this part. Everybody has their own way of making bows, and I've seen so many different pretty bows. I mean, that's another thing. I didn't know you could make so many different pretty bows sometimes. Just when we get her together, we're just going to put your fingers through there and make you like some loops. I hope everybody's doing okay today. I'm sorry I didn't ask. And then again, like I said, I really thank you for stopping in and just looking at me make the way I do my bow. Just keep working with it the way you want it to be. Fluff it, stand it out, stand it up. Back ones. I can actually work with her better when she's on a wreath. I don't know why. I guess because I can see it then and all. But anyway. And then I'll show you something else I do with my little, if you don't mind. Get it up here so you can see a little better like and all. So there she is. Fluffed out and all and everything. And her. So sometimes, let me just show you right quick if you don't mind. Sometimes I'll take my, like, I'll either, like, if you can see here, I'm just rolling up the end of one of them. Just rolling it up lightly. Lightly, 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 to all the way to the top. And then I want to pull it out with my finger. Show you another one. Roll it up lightly at the end, fold it under, roll it up. Not real tight, just enough to the top. Put your finger in, pull it out. Same with the blue. Roll her up. All the way to the top. Pull her out. I don't know how I would describe this, but just roll her up, finger in, pull her out. Okay, so I guess because what I'm telling you though, sometimes I make this, I do my bows like, see how I've got that side curl, like, give it a little more, like, fancier look. And then this side, if you don't want to do that, just put your hand under the ribbons and just kind of smooth it out. Smooth it out and make them so there you go. You've got your choice. Curly side like you can make. I've done one like this before, similar, the curly side for a baby shower thing. And then the other ones are just, okay. So there she is. I hope you liked it. I really do. And I hope something I did using the Bowdabra helped you. So thank you so much for stopping in on this little video tutorial of how I make a big layer bow. She's about 5 layers. So thank you again, and please give me a thumbs up on this, please, and maybe subscribe. And I would love it if you check out my other tutorials. It means a lot to me. Okay? Everybody have a good day. Thank you. Bye-bye.